Yo, have you seen, by the way, you seen the Chicago ICE? Do you know what they did with ICE to get people? They had an unprecedented hiring spree.
Yeah, they hired Superman.
Did they hire? No, the guys that grab you off the street. So right now there's a whole conflict between that mayor in Chicago who's like, but okay, so a miracle.
They did say, although actually, Kurt, in all fairness, there's obviously a lot wrong here. I believe the guy you're referring to, the hand signals guy, is literally that dude who's like his spiritual advisor. Like that wasn't.
Is he a Mormie?
No,
I better not.
No, he's a Christian guy. He's talked a lot.
Okay, so
I believe so. But
here's
check
the deal.
in the comments.
There's one guy in the front. It looks like he could have a palm gun. He could. There's a couple where you see. First, the first time I saw it, it looked like the bullet, but maybe it was his earpiece flying out. There's 3 angles of 3 different people doing a thing. Oh, not to mention the guy that said,
clicker. Yeah.
Not to mention the guy that said, now what I thought was like the most believable at the time, but who the fuck knows, is that because you know how Israel pulled off that and the reason I thought about it was because Bibi was in the UN saying, remember when we blew up Libya with them pagers? Remember them pagers they had?
Lebanon.
Lebanon.
Yeah.
That's correct, Lebanon.
He's like, when you're holding that phone, you're holding a piece of Israel.
Did he say that?
Yeah, that's what he said, word for word. He goes, that cell phone in your hand is a piece of Israel.
Wait, what was the context of that?
It was during that same speech where he was talking about
that's great.
Up the pagers.
Well, I do treat my phone as if it were sacred. That's fair. He's pretty fair about
Promised
that.
You
hey, when the guy's right,
ago.
when the guy's right, he's right. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, here it is. And then let's play it, Deef. And then dude, Deef is fucking on it.
Phones? You have cell phones here? No. You're holding a piece of Israel right there. You know that? I mean, a lot of the cell phones, the medicines, the food, you eat cherry tomatoes. You know where that
Israel. Right here.
They said, oh, Israel is isolated. Israel can't break out of the...
All right, let's pause it, Deef.
Hold
on, Kurt. Let me make a quick note. If you didn't hear a video just now, that's because that music in the background, that video is copyrighted, but it's Netanyahu saying that cell phone in your hand, you're holding a piece of Israel, and fucking cherry tomatoes, you're holding a piece of Israel.
A lot of the remote control plane technology. All kinds of things.
How about the VPNs? They own like 8 of them.
Really?
Yeah, they just bought.
Don't tell me they own Nord.
I think.
No. Wait, don't tell me my Free Palestine OnlyFans in some way.
I think they do. Can we check it? Is it owned by an Israeli company?
Well, I know CBS. So Larry Ellison's kid runs all the fucking. But who the fuck would watch CBS? Barry Weiss is in charge. I've talked to her on the phone one time. Barry Weiss.
Nice lady?
Yeah. Everyone's nice.
Yeah.
What does that have to do with anything?
Is she? I just have to say, if she's NordVPN is
they
not
had a data
Israeli
leak.
Based, so they don't have that one.
They had a data leak though. Early,
Got it.
Not long ago.
All I'm saying is, if Barry Weiss is worth $250 million or whatever it was, Kurt, you're worth $1 billion.
Least. You want me to play ball? I'll play ball, dude. But I haven't. Nobody comes to me with a Riyadh offer.
He's like, Riyadh? Never heard of it.
Dr. Kurt Davis.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Can we check if they bought ExpressVPN? I want to make sure I didn't make that up. ExpressVPN Israel. A company wholly owned by Israeli billionaire Teddy Sagi. Yep, there you go.
Yeah, none of these guys live in Israel unless they have a pedophile charge. Then they go to there. Then they go. But they all don't live there. They just want to know it's there, I guess. Anyway, Israel, you name one thing they did even remotely wrong, and I'll have you stuffed in a fucking van. Yo, have you seen, by the way, you seen the Chicago ICE? Do you know what they did with ICE to get people? They had an unprecedented hiring spree.
Yeah, they hired Superman.
Did they hire, no, the guys that grab you off the street. So right now there's a whole conflict between that mayor in Chicago who's like, look, if Trump's not in charge, you know that motherfucker in charge.
I miss Lori. I miss Lori Lightfoot. She was so much fun.
Well, old Howard Stern episode she's on, I think. Right?
Lori Lightfoot was so much fun.
She's on those old Sterns.
She was the best. She was the best.
I mean, it's... Stern had her on when nobody believed in it. Look at it. Yo, the new guy is such like a fucking nothing of a guy. Dude, look at that. Would you believe she's? I was like, when's she gonna meet a good man? And believe it or not,
She's not into dudes.
no, not at all. But she's into gals. Who does she remind you of? There's somebody she reminds me, like if Malcolm Gladwell was in a funhouse.
Oh, dude, come on. Don't do that.
Anyway, she did a great job, and this new guy is even better. So they're having like a war over it, which, how is that even a thing that the city and the federal government are having a war about a law they got to enforce? So government, because of the defund the police genius move.
Yes.
They had to hire all these new people. It's called ERO. That's the people on the street. Like,
Emergency response something?
I guess, but none of them have any experience in law enforcement. They're not military guys. They're people who got a $50,000 signing bonus. It's basically Police Academy 2. If you ever saw Police Academy 2? Where Bobcat Goldthwait joined the force, even though he was in the gang. I will make a bet that some of those guys that they hired may be illegal aliens just because that's hilarious, and things have been working out really hilarious lately. You got to admit. Oh, Mayor Lightfoot.
You imagine getting kidnapped off the street?
I think he looks like that fucking general.
Ven conmigo.
He looks like that fucking General Lloyd something.
Dude, I can't.
He looks like the General of AFRICOM.
I'm never going to unsee that.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. That takes me back, dude.
Oh, what happened to Howard, man?
Nothing. He's the same dude, but when you're an underdog, it's pretty cool. And then later, looking back now,
but he's
kind of a dick. Yeah.
Yeah, he always was a dick, but like he was a rebel, and now he's just like.
As I said, underdog rebel, and now you're the thing. So how's he going to be not the same way?
Yeah, but he changed who he was. It feels like.
I don't think that he did. I think he's the same guy in a different circumstance. And once a guy's at the top being like that, you know what I mean? People love like some obnoxious up and comer,
right?
But then at the top, you're like that. Also, I've never seen like, he really is an example, like the most smug, wrong about some shit guy. How many people you know here that are fucking don't know anything? I mean, most of them. And they'll talk to you like they know something.
A lot of people.
New York, especially New York.
Yeah.
You know, you must know people freaking out about, what's his name?
Mamdani?
Krav Maga.
Mamdani?
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking everyone's freaking out about it.
Krav Maga Mamdani. Do you think that's a real guy? Yo, remember?
Have you seen his accents?
Dude, all these people are fucking props.
No, I know, but have you seen his accents?
What do you mean his accents?
Oh, bro, he's like Kamala Harris on steroids, like, and on HGH.
Yeah, dude, they're all fucking global leader motherfucking fakes.
He's got like foreign accents, and then, bro.
I think it's racist. And honestly, I think Indian music is racist, and I've been waiting to tell somebody.
Why is Indian music racist?
Because it sounds like they're making fun of Indian music. I tell them to turn it off when I come here. I go to the guy, can you turn that racist music off, please? And that outfit's not helping either, buddy. It wasn't funny when Mike Myers did it.
Thank you guys for checking out this clip. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe and hit the like button on this video. It is a huge, huge help. And if you'd like to check out this clip's full podcast episode, that link is in the description below or right here. And finally, you can follow me on Instagram and X by using the links in my description below.